Oh my gosh, you're here. I'm so glad that you stopped by and decided to watch this video. Hey folks, Lord Thunder Monkey back here with you, and we are going to get this slurry spread and finished up. As long as the beast can make the hill. She might need a complete engine overhaul. That's just kind of a guess of mine. But we're getting there laid down and whoa! Anyway, like I was saying, what's wrong with this thing? Come on, fire up, sweetheart. There we go. Now we're injecting it. If this thing could just make the bloody yell. Anyway, gotta focus. We're cruising now, right? We're cruising, we're moving, yeah. Anyway, hopefully Jake will be coming up the hill rather shortly, and we'll be able to unload off of him. Completely unload off of him. I'd like to, like, drain the tanks, you know what I mean? So, I should focus though, and say, hey, thanks for stopping by. Glad you're here. Glad you're enjoying showing up and seeing what god-awful randomness I decided to say today. So, hopefully, a lot of so's today. A lot of so, and Frodo so. So? I don't know so. Yeah, so. We're gonna hopefully get this finished. Then, once this is finished, it's enough today. I'm hoping it's dry enough that we can go ahead and start planting some corn, because it's about that time. Know what I mean? Know what I mean here, Vern? Just a little bit. Got a marker. I use one thing on one side and, you know, using something different on the other. Like on the right side, I'm literally looking at my mirror and going, okay, the bottom corner of it just needs to be inside the slurry, and that puts us right in line. I'm not using GPS. This old beast doesn't have GPS. On the other side, I was using the exhaust muffler. Okay, and there we are. We're empty. So we'll head on back. There we go. Making the old girl scream. Crying evidently. With any luck, we'll be able to completely unload her. Oh yeah, here we go. Feel the power. Feel the burn. Pull up alongside and start digesting the slurry. Can you digest? Yeah, well, I can't digest slurry. Could take it to the biogas plant. Have it digested. We're foregoing some of the realism. I apologize. Found that I was able to unload off this bloomin' trailer set up better. It's kind of coming up this side. I don't know why. Or do I know what trailer I'm pulling off of? There we go. See, got them both this time. With any luck, Jake will be smart enough to go refill these. One can hope at least. If not, I'll go shoo him over there. Good little purchase though, you know, rather than have to drag this thing all the way back through town and refill it. And there we are, we're full, and Jake is on his way. God, I love that guy. See, this is why I brought him from the U.S., as he knows his business. Full load. Aha. My first full load, right? You know, and the other two partials. Well, the end of what you just saw was a partial of the first one. So up and down the field, a little bit more than once. And then there's a reload. That's good stuff. Right? That's good stuff. That's not bad. Let's get out of this brush here first. Go ahead and open that back up. Muck up the tractor in here. Get my lines set back up here. Here we are. Right there. Picking up dirt. But I'm not injecting slurry. Back up here just a little bit. There we go. Now we're injecting slurry. I can sit there and stare at my mirror, which we can also see it's multi-purpose. Gives me a nice sight line and actually gives me a sight line of what's actually behind me. Whoop. Drifting off. Hang on. Back over there. It's the only problem with articulators that I seem to have is I seem to drift around a lot and can't keep a straight line. Has saved my life. Great turning radiuses, bad driving. Which is, I think, prototypical, atypical, something typical, at least very typical, of my style of operating a tractor, you might say. Hold it up just a wee bit early. That's right, though. Only so much room in the world. And on this farm. So not over here. Maybe it's the edge of the mirror on this side, too. Yeah, totally at the edge of the mirror on this side, too. Let's slide back up here. It's not going to the weeds, though. Alright, here we go. You may notice a flickering. Yes, shh, I do use course play. But Jake is very good at driving and refilling, and if it's flickering, that means he's refilling, so I've done something right. Okay. Oh dear. I bet I forgot to call in the order. Oh, Biscuits, he's going to come back with a handful of hardly nothing. And come on, honey. Dig. Dig, 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 dig. The whole way through. Come on, gain some speed. Here we go. This hill just kills it. I forgot to order more slurry. I'm going to have to make that phone call and get, because he's coming back with like 9,000 liters. Maybe 10,000 at most. Because we've drained them. We drained my initial order. That was brilliant. Good job. Pat on the back for you. But yeah, no, those mirrors are perfect. Just kind of keep the corner inside the where I had previously been, and I line up real good. It's almost like my own little GPS tracker thing. I also wonder if my samples had come back from the soil yet. Now we're picking up speed. Not fighting that hill anymore, slipping in the soft grass, breaking it up. I don't know if it's beneficial to inject slurry if I'm ripping up the grass at the same time. Alright. There we go. That was guest driving. Not quite needing a full load, but Jake hasn't made it back yet either. That's okay. You know what? While he, make sure we're not in the way. While he makes, oh, there he is. Look at that. Timing is everything. Almost like I planned it like that. It really just kind of worked out that way. Nothing good. I will pull up and I'll start refilling off him. And while I do that, I'll place the order for the, whoops, so reversed. For the additional slurry. That was 50,000 liters right there. I reckon we're going to need like 150,000 liters. Alright, so that phone call real quick. Take out the rest of him. And, oh really? Well, I suppose that would be about it, wouldn't it? We'll go ahead and start laying this muck down. It'll take long to run out. We'll end up waiting for him. I can feel that coming right now. But I grabbed 200. Put an order 200,000 more liters. We put it in. We started with 50. It's quite a bit, but we've got this field to do. We've got the other two fields to do. I'm hoping that'll be about right. If not, I'm not too awful worried about it, since we will end up using it. All right, let's get going. We'll drain this off. Have to come probably most of the way back across the field. Get started probably on the next run, and then we'll start from here again, I think, and meet and reach. It ends up as meech. I don't know. Meeching the end of this one. And, you know, we'll get down here and should turn out well. Probably going to end up needing to take soil samples off this field as well eventually. I'm sure the lime's not, well, not the lime, the pH is not quite as good as you'd like. Lord only knows when the last time they spread lime on any of these fields. Let alone getting a good fertilizer injection like this. Good old homegrown liquid crap. There we go. Let's see here. Line it up, line it up, line it up. There we go. Drop it in. We might make it over halfway back. Not too many more passes on this field now. Maybe I overordered. That's okay. It's okay. I way underordered. I was being optimistic. Severely optimistic. Now I'm being overtly optimistic. Unoptimistic. And see, Jake's down there. He's filling away. And we're stuck on the hill. Come on, honey. Climb. Climb, girl, climb. This thing's gonna be a wreck fest of a nasty turd to take home. And that's it. That's it right there. Here goes the last of it. Alright, so I think that probably about, I wonder if we can get away with one more load off him. That'd be nice. Walk around while we're waiting for him. Sticky turd. Anyway, I can even do these guys' fields. Look at this. It's owned by me. It says it's grass. Doesn't look like grass. It's like nothing. Just saying. This one is also. This one's fallow. It's been fallow. I think it should be coming up over that hill here in a minute. But yeah, knocked out. That's the big field. I mean, after that, fields 7 and 8 aren't that big. Come up and down these guys pretty quick and get refilled. Shoot. Be done with this in a heartbeat, right? Of course, I'm spending a lot of cash. Got $100,000 left. Speaking of $100,000. Not literally 100,000 of spending, looking to spend, but I was having a thought. It was a good thought. I can feel it being a good thought, right? You're with me, right? Hoping it's a good thought. Go back here, get comfy, kick your feet up. So, I was thinking about tractors the other day. Yes, I need another tractor. I was thinking about this guy. It fits our needs, right? It's 160 horsepower. It's an intermediate tractor. It's got a little bit more oompah than the Dutra. Not like overbearingly huge, but it's, you know, it's 160 horsepower. I got the two bigger tractors, even though the big Rabba here is a little bit worn. And it's articulated, so mobility is not an issue, even though it's a bit of a longer tractor. And so that's where I'm thinking gonna kind of end up. Speaking of which, there's Jake. So yeah, 45 grand coming real handy. Fill that bad boy up. Send Jake on back down the road, and we can catch him up here again, and then I'll go hit field 8. Almost full. I like the lever on this one. Gauge, that is. You see it here. She's moving on up. Personally, though, I'd rather have the tube on the side. I don't know. Well, maybe I don't. Those tubes end up getting all nasty filled. You can't really see the difference anyway. It's almost full. I wish there was a bell that when it came to the top, it went ding, 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 ding. You're full. Not really. That'd be kind of just silly, but that's how I drive. It's silly. Jake is off to the races down the hill. Man, it looks like a roller coaster. Boom, gone. Come on, big girl. Got a plan for this winter. I've got... Oh, over here, over here. Not looking at this right. I'd like to spread some solid manure in most of my fields. Well, maybe the grass. Yeah, probably the grass. And then let the snow get packed on top of it and really force it into the ground. Cultivate in spring. Just kind of let it sit there. Work its way into the soil. Spread the slurry again then, early in the season. Be able to really take advantage of better yields. I get the feeling that my yields are just not going to be that good. All right, there we are. So we got to make one more pass. Well, two more passes it looks like. We don't have enough to make them, I don't think. Maybe we do. Dadgum close. Up. Let this thing overrun you. And we're off to the races again. Yeah, just passing one more. Got it. I like my GPS though, my mirror GPS. Exactly the straightest of lines, but it works. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it! Maybe you can't do it, but I think you should. We're getting there. Just everybody hang on. We're gonna get there eventually. Big little petty turret hanging off my butt. Figuratively and literally. At the rate we're going, Jake will beat us back. Come on, honey. I'm back over there. Stay in line, dang it. Now we're cruising. Now we're going. Look at that. Raw power of downhill momentum. What it is. I'm going to start that last run. Right through this garbage. It's a thin swath, but it'll get done. There we go. Oh, crap. Gotta stay in it, though. All that GPS, and now I can't get this little swath done. Really? How much are we going to fall short? It's quite a lot wider here. So I drove straight then, can't you? Go, girl, go! All right. I'm coming back. I'm sitting there debating back and forth. Do I go back? Do I not? Do I go back? Do I not? I go back. Okay, I go back. Go back so I gets it done. It should be, yeah, looky there who was here. Right on cue. Gotta love punctuality. Fill it up. Gonna have more than enough to finish this pass. If I don't get this pass finished, I'll be really disappointed. Alright. Off we go. I might in the future. I'm thinking about getting a fuel tanker, but I don't know that we really need it. Seem to be getting along okay without it, right? Right, let's go with that. Money I don't need to spend. Got enough expenses as it is. Because remember, I'm trying to buy all this equipment, and I haven't increased the herd size yet of the cows, and that was kind of a wanted to get my cows and my pigs up to snuff. Excuse me, hay fever. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so the whole goal here is to bring that cow operation, that pig operation, really, get us kicking this farm in the butt, right? That is the goal. Whoop. I'm daydreaming. Not paying attention to where I'm going. That's beautiful. But yeah, so, again, what was I thinking? 250 cows, 200 pigs? Unless I get really greedy. Gotta figure out how much I actually eat first. Whether or not I can even come close to supporting that. Okay, that's that field done. Hot dog, right? Who's excited? I'm excited. That's the way it's gonna be. So we'll head on over here. If he's back by the time we get across, I don't know if we're getting across. Come on, honey. I made it even slicker by greasing it with manure. Brilliant! I was supposed to leave myself a path out. I wasn't tinking. I don't know. Oh well, I'll tink next time. But yeah, we'll go over here, we'll get reloaded. I'll get to work on field 8, which is so much smaller than this field. Should be such a much easier task, both 7 and 8. Yeah, ums and so's. Today's episode was so, or so. That was accidental. I gotta quit doing that. It's like a catch thing with me. It's like, kind of like the guy, another guy I used to work with. His thing is, you know what I mean? 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 Yeah, I know what you mean. Quit asking me if you know if I know what you know that I know what I mean, right? You know what I mean? So, anyway, I'm Lord Thunder Monkey, guys. We're gonna have a great time here finishing up the story next time. Probably gonna get the corn planting in right there afterwards, so look forward to that for the next episode. But for today, guys, thank you very much for watching. I am Lord Thunder Monkey. If you enjoyed it, let's not get too close. We just walked this path. If you enjoyed the episode, give me a thumbs up. If you really enjoyed it, share it with your friends. Get them to come along and watch as well. But for today, I'll see you next time.